Hi guys, another very quick installation video. Today we will focus on steering dampener, product that it's in a lot of discussions these days, product that can help you a lot for your Can-Am RYKER 600, 900 basic, rally or sport, doesn't matter. Of course, my name is Martin from MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, and we will install today this racing version of the YSS dampener on the Le Mans, because Le Mans is a sport bike with the Akrapovic exhaust, in my tour and rental agency. By the way, the coolest tour and rental agency in the world. Today's video, it's only an installation video, no honest review. For that, I'm preparing for you a separate video. Now guys, what you need, top tips and tricks, is in this video. So enough of this, let's get started. So let's start with what you need and what is included in the kit, because of course this kit you can get on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, the largest European shop for Can-Am SPYDER and RYKER aftermarket parts, period. Now we have this, of course, the dampener from YSS, including the warranty. This is a racing version, so professional racing version in one color, so platinum with gold. Of course, Dakar is a yellow bike, so we have the stock dampener from YSS. It's in gold, red and black. So the dampener is included in the kit with position of 30 easy clicks where you can set up the stiffness of the dampener. Why racing, why stock, what is the difference, what is the click system, etc. Everything will be included in the review video, honest review that I will do for you. We have a bracket set from RYKERMOD. I'm shopping with RYKERMOD because it's their idea, so I think it's fair to have their product. But I have one tiny bit of, protection upgrade to it. What you will need for the job, by the way, the installation is something like up to 1 hour installation. If you are more skilled, it's around 20 minutes. What you will need, set of screwdriver, wrench, some extension, okay, and you will need V4 and V6 of this. Hopefully I have it correctly marked. What you will also need, well, you don't need this, but this is my advice, to have a rubber with a 3M tape at the back. Zip tie is not here, but one zip tie. And this is the thing that I have come up with for the easier positioning of the brackets. So in all of the kits you will have these, we will get there, and centimeter or inch meter, it's up to ya. You might not need it because you will have these two. And torque wrench, up to you. I use this from the bicycle shop. We will need it for tightening up the screws, but it's not super needed. So on to an installation. So today we will work or be using these two bars. One is this bar that has a coolant reservoir on top of it, and the other one is this big steering bar. First thing, we will do some measurements and we will position our brackets. It's it's good to know that which one goes where. This I-shape, I call this one an I-shaped bracket. This one, it's kind of a, let's say, T-shaped bracket. So I-shaped bracket, like with the RYKERMOD logo on top, will go this direction. Okay, it will be rotated a little bit like this, but I'll show it to you in a minute. So just like this on the top. The other one, the T-shape or Y-shape, goes like this. All right, doesn't matter which direction. Now, just one tiny tip maybe here, in order not to waste time. Both brackets are having different end rings, caps. This one, it's much thinner than this one. Also, the whole distance is different, so don't just mess that up. And do you need a pen or a marker? Most probably yes, but we'll be using this one. So yeah, you need a marker, something to mark the exact spot. So now, this is what my kit on my shop includes. Papers for for measurements. We don't need the longer one, we need the shorter one to start with, and we'll work on the bar where is the coolant reservoir. Now 2.54 centimeters. It's 1 inch. That's what we need to have according to the manual from US. So how to do it? Look where is the horn mounted, and don't look where the weld ends, but look where this holder, you know, it's attached to the bar, and from there 2.54 centimeters. Now, how precise do you need to be? I mean, you don't have to be super sharp. Just don't do anything crazy. 0.1 centimeter difference plus minus is okay. Fraction of the inch, it's okay. Just don't do anything stupid, like don't position the bracket right over here. Just do the measurement, put it there, have your mark there, and you're all fine. Now don't throw this paper away because we will still need it. So I'll put it here. We will work on the steering bar. And take this long paper. Don't worry about this check sign or whatever. The whole paper is the correct size. It's 5.5 inch in case you don't have this paper, or 13.97 centimeters. Now look where it is, like what it is, stabilizer or whatever it's connected. There is actually a place where it connects to the steering bar, and from there, from very bottom, measure this 97 centimeters, mark it, or 5.5 inch. Now the next step is to prepare the bolts and brackets in the way that we will apply Loctite, that is part of the packaging. But before that, here is my tip. It's not part of the packaging, this rubber thing. It's something that I have had in the shop. And it will serve as the purpose as a protector with a 3M tape at the back, but I don't trust the 3M tape, so I have also the zip tie. Coming to the story, why? The bracket, the eye bracket, I told you, it will be right over here. Right here is the mark, and it will be positioned in the way that, highly hypothetically, at some circumstances, part of it will be touching my tube or pipe, the coolant pipe. But which part is more interesting towards the protection? It's actually end of your screw. So once you put the screw through the bracket, it's a little bit longer, so part of it, it's out from the bracket. Now, I don't want to be paranoid or something, but I like to protect my bikes as much as possible, and over time I don't want to risk that it will create some hole and my cooling system will start to leak. So what I will do, where the hell it is? So what I will do, I will take this rubber part and a zip tie, and where I have this mark, because the bracket will be positioned in the way that it might be touching actually the coolant pipe. What I will do, I will apply this rubber this way next to it, like imagine this is your coolant pipe, so this way I will apply it to the right from the mark on the coolant pipe and secure it with a zip tie. Now I need to find the rubber part, damn it. As you can see, I have put some protection there, so in case something will fall down, I can much simpler find it. Now, what we will do, put the Loctite on your screws, take 2 washers, and take these brackets, the eye shape, and find your spot, your mark. And now it's a little bit tricky because there is some cable from the horn. Get all the way. Take the washer, put it on the bolt, and as I told you, logo on the top, just like this. Don't tie anything up. just put it in there so it holds. Now take this paper, and how it is written, 2.54 is 1 inch. Fold it exactly on half. So that's half an inch, alright? Or 1.27 centimeters. And now, what you need to do and how to set up the angle of this bracket is, this thing, like the whole horn holder and the bottom of the bracket needs to be this half an inch or 1.27 centimeters. So that's your angle. Once you have it, you can tie it to 80 inch of torque. And 80 inch of torque, it's something like between 8 and 10 Newton meters of torque. So that's how you can tie these two screws up. Now repeat the process, Loctite, washers, and take this bracket. Now if this one went on the right when your marker was, this one goes under your marker. So if I have a marker, let's say here, it will go under it, all right? Now again, put screws in, don't tie anything up. Now, important thing, as you can see, I can still move, I can still rotate this bracket, so it's loose, kind of. Now rotate your wheels that way, so when you're sitting on the bike, all the way to the right, not half, not almost, but all the way to the right, okay? Take this paper, which says check, and fold it where is the mark. If you do not have this paper from me, it's 4.5 inch distance or 11.43 centimeters. And measure, of course this is completely wrong, so turn it, work with me. This distance needs to be from the middle of this hole to the middle of this hole, 11.43 centimeters. Or 4.5 inches, as precise as possible. Now tie everything up. Again, that 8 to 10 Newton meters of torque. I'm using a little bit more force because I like to have it tight. And we will do the dampener itself. Now how the dampener goes on the bike, on the brackets. In next part I will show you how to use the spacers, what is the correct way, where to put them, how to put them, what is the order, and screws. So how it goes just like this. So you see the YSS Racing, Platinum Racing Edition has this reservoir. The reservoir is facing outer of the middle part of the bike. This ring, that holder goes here. Let me see how it moves when you rotate your handlebars. And this middle part goes on the second bracket. Now the reason is very logical because this moving part, sorry, let me show it to you. So as you move, this moving part has enough space to operate, all right? Now, how to put the spacers on the bike, on the brackets, etc. Before that, guys, I have this memorabilia. It's MartinTheVlogger, or remember, always have fun from YouTube. This way, I don't have to, in case you buy it, I don't have to turn on again those bloody YouTube ads. So please support this channel in case you like what I do and in case you like that I do not have YouTube ads on. MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. You can buy it right over there. Now, how to what to do with the dampener. So first thing, in case you have this YSS, just remove this spacer because we don't need it. Just remove it. Now, how it goes on the bike. I told you the positioning, it will go like this. Here is the middle part of the bike. Now, again, do the Loctite trick. Put the screw in. Then put the spacer. And this is it. This way we will go on the bike. We will put the bracket, and then after the bracket, the washer goes in and end cap. All right, and that's it. Same goes for the middle part. So, oh geez, it's a little bit difficult, but same goes for the middle part. So again, where it is, Loctite, bolt, spacer, bracket, and then from the bottom, washer and end cap. Now, last thing before I throw it on the bike, it's playing around this click system. So YSS has this very fast setup system with 30 clicks. Clockwise, it's more stiff. Anti-clockwise, it's less stiff. So in case I will go all the way to the max, just let me show it to you. I have really big trouble to even push it. If I go to the lowest possible setup, 30 clicks, anti-clockwise, I can move it very easy. More I will tell you in an honest review. Okay, what I do, I go all the way to the back, so minus 30, and then I will do 2 clicks. That's the minimum I recommend to use. Now this click system, hopefully you can still see my hand. You can set it up from here very, very easy at any moment. So all the way to the back to the minimum plus 2. That's how I use it from the beginning. So as I said before, bolt, spacer, bracket, washer from the bottom, and end cap. This is it about the installation. It's no rocket science, it's quite easy to do. Now, the video about the difference between racing dampener from YSS to the stock one I have on the dock car. The things like what it has improved, I'll just tell it to you this way. Finally, I can see what's happening in my mirrors. They're not shaking. But that's a different story, different video. So stay tuned on that. Also, I'll tell you actually for who is this upgrade and for whom not, maybe. Because everything in the world has pros and cons, no matter what. Guys, in case you would like to experience Europe on 3 wheels, and in case you are around Bratislava, Slovakia, Vienna, Austria, Budapest, Hungary, or Prague, Czech Republic, I'm very close by. I'll come to pick you up and you will have the life, you know, the time of your lifetime, you know. You will experience beautiful Europe on 3 wheels with ToursOn3.com. Guys, buy yourself dampener or not, doesn't matter. But remember, always have fun and visit ToursOn3.com and MartinTheVlogger.com.